never in history have humans had decentralization and security together. So what we did throughout time is created institutions to protect us from the institutions, and then rule of law to protect us from those institutions getting out of hands. And why we did that is because the free market is the best way to deliver value to society, because there's more shots on net, more ideas to be able to deliver value. And this has a really important point into CBDCs. Ask me that afterwards and why that's important. But first, we've never had decentralization and security together. And most people on this call would know how that works with Bitcoin. But if you don't, if you went through the finding signal and a noise, you can see why that it is so solid, why it can't be changed, and why it's very novel. Never had it. So we created things like the Magna Carta, or the Declaration of Independence, or the Bill of Rights, where we enshrined rights to citizens to protect them from the state getting too big. But what ends up happening over and over, and so now carry that forward. Everywhere that was done, where citizens had more power over the state, you had thriving economies. U.S. is a really great example, founded on hard money, the Declaration of Independence, and enshrined a free market attitude, which had more shots on net, delivered value to society, and became a world superpower, a global superpower as a result of that. And you had people all over the world wanting to come to the U.S. to be able to build on to that, because they were free to actually create value. But what ends up happening, because money is more powerful than laws, is laws change over time to protect money. And you can see that that's true, because if it weren't true, then the places with the most broken money would have the best laws. And so over time, because money is more powerful than laws, and the people that get closer and closer to the money printing design the laws, and they change the laws, and they lobby to create the laws, and they can hold up laws because they have more money. They can essentially take people off the system to be able to change the laws. Money being broken always changes that relationship to the free market over time. And those things that we decide, those laws that we decide to protect us from the state, end up going away, and economies fail as a result. So when you have something that's decentralized and secure by design, and it's never existed before, and we always needed to create these institutions to be able to protect us, then you have to also, as a byproduct, look back through history, and you have to say, if we've never had this before, then all of our historical biases were on different systems. And that, what I just said there, is a really big change. So now if you have that decentralized and security together as a base layer, now in layers, you can build more functionality in layers that doesn't sacrifice the core layer. Everything reinforces to that core layer. And when people say Bitcoin fixes this, I know it's a catch-all and everything else, but it literally fixes everything else. It aligns it aligns human nature to the best in us rather than the worst in us.